Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's make some really fun packaging for those skinny cards. Stay tuned. So to everyone that is watching this video, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you are not a subscriber, I would love to have you join. Guys, we do some awesome things on the channel, and today is no exception. So today I am going to show you 3 packaging ideas for these wonderful skinny cards or slimline cards, whatever you want to call them. And the packaging will be suitable for selling as well as gifting. And I am going to share with you really quick the packaging ideas that we are going to be using on this particular project. On this project, we are going to use plastic cellophane bags to package up 2 cards for sale or gifting. Then we're going to make 2 styles of boxes, one that will open at the top and one, I'm just going to take this off, that will open this way. So that way you'll have options on how you want to present these cards. And this way you will have at least 3 options for how you can present these awesome cards. So I am going to move these out of the way. And we are going to start with packaging 2 cards and 2 envelopes. And what I have are some self-adhesive cellophane bags that will hold 2 of these skinnies, the size that I've made, and 2 envelopes. So all I'm going to do is I am going to tuck these inside of my bag. And guys, I will have a link for these bags in the description box. So it's going to be a very snug fit, but that is so super cute. So then all I'm going to do is tear off my adhesive strip, and the strip will not hit the card. It's actually hitting the plastic. So you can see if you're selling these at a craft fair, front and back, the person that's buying this can see what they're getting. So then what I'm going to do is I have a piece that measures 3 3/8 by 3. And then I'm just going to fold the 3 in half so that I'll have a 1 1/2 by 3 3/8 inch topper. I'm going to use my tape runner, just add some tape. And then I'm going to take this and just place it down, try to get it straight, and then I'll put that down just like that. I'm going to use my big old spatula just to come back and get my topper on. So now that I have my topper on, I am just going to take something very simple just to put here at the top to make that cute. And then I'm going to flip it over and place a sticker on this side because this is double-sided. So now we have 2 really cute packages that if you're at a craft fair, you can put these in a basket or you can punch a hole and hang these. So that is way number 1 that we can package these. So next we're going to make this flip top box, and we will need a piece that measures 12 by 11 1/2. And on the 12-inch side, we're going to score at 1 1/2, at 9 1/2, and at 11. Then we're going to rotate it to the 11 1/2 inch side, and we are going to score this at 1 1/2, at 5, at 6 1/2, and at 10. And then we are going to fold and burnish all of those scores. So now that we have our scores folded and burnished, And when you're looking at it like this, you're going to have this narrow flap and then a wider flap. That's the top. So on one of these sides, we're going to need to remove the corner pieces. It doesn't matter which side because they're both the same. So I am going to come down to the bottom, angle in, and then I'll remove this piece. Then I am going to come here to the top, and I am going to just remove these two pieces. And then I'll have a tab here and a tab here that we need to free up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're at the top side of our box. We've got the narrow flap and the wider flap. So once we freed that tab up, we are going to reduce it in size. And then we'll angle in just a little bit on both sides of that tab. Then we'll find the other tab, which is right here. And we're going to go up to the second score mark and drag all the way down. Go up to the second score mark, drag all the way down. Then we're going to go slightly above this first score mark here and reduce this in size. Then we'll angle in and angle in here. And we have our top. And this is the top of our box. So once we have the top of our box cut, let's just go ahead and do a pretend fold. So this piece here that has this flap will be on the outside. This is the back of the box because this is where the seam is hitting. So we need to take this flap, which is opposite the back of the box, and we are going to fold it in just like this. Then I'll take my glue and then I'm just going to take some glue, place some glue on that, and fold it to the inside of the box. Now we can come over to this flap here, and right here on this section only, we are just going to angle in slightly, and this is just going to make it possible for the box to close easily. So now that we have it like this, we're going to rotate it. And here at the bottom, we are just going to do slight angle cuts on both sides of each score mark. So go up to that first score and do an angle cut all the way across the bottom. So now you're going to have this, and our box is ready to be put together. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put it together like this. We'll place our glue on the glue flap, and then we'll put it together. So I am going to bring this piece to meet this piece. I'm going to smush it around in that glue just a little bit, just to make sure that I have edge-to-edge coverage. And as you guys can see, we have an awesome flat fold box. So if you're making those skinnies or slim lines, whatever you want to call them, you now have packaging for those. So I am going to go ahead and put my packaging together. So my seam is here on the back. I'm going to fold in those sides, place just a little glue on those, take that back flap, fold it in just like that, and then I'll place glue on the front flap, fold it, and now we have our box. So now we can fold in these tabs and fold in our lid, and we have a beautiful box. And this box should hold between 4 and 6 cards and envelopes. So when you put them in, you can see that they fit. I'm going to go ahead and close that again. And then the way I would decorate this would be oh so simple. I'm sure you guys remember when we made these little pieces of chipboard ephemera. Well, I would just take that piece of chipboard ephemera. I'm going to use one of my fat glue dots. Place it right there on the back. And then I can stick this down just like that. Tie that twine into a bow. And look how simple but cute that is. This is a great way to package up those skinnies if you don't want to do anything really elaborate. You could actually decorate this as much as you want or as little as you want, but I like it simple, so this works for me. So now, guys, we're going to make this box. Okay, guys, so we're going to make packaging number 2, and we are going to need a 12 by 12 piece of decorative cardstock. I wouldn't use text weight. You need to use at least a strong medium weight or a heavyweight cardstock to make our boxes. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to score at 2. We're going to score at 5 1/4, and I've already pre-scored that one. We're going to score at 7 1/4, and we're going to score at 10 1/2. Then we're going to rotate it to the 12-inch side that we don't have any scores on. We're going to score it at 2. Then we'll rotate it to the opposite of that 2-inch score that we just did and score at 2 again. And that's all that we need to do. So now we just need to fold and burnish all of our score marks. And again, guys, this is another easy peasy box that you will enjoy making for those beautiful, skinny greeting cards. Okay, so the one thing that you're going to notice is that you will have 3 sides that are 2 inches, and then you're going to have this piece here that is not 2 inches. It is actually 1.5 inches. So right now we're not going to do anything on this end. We're going to rotate it to the end that is 2 inches, and we are going to go up to the first score mark and cut straight down. And we'll do that on the opposite side as well. So once we've got that cut made, I am going to just angle in just a little bit. Then we're going to rotate it, and we're going to go ahead and free up the center tab. So I'll go up to that score mark, drag straight down, drag straight down. I'm going to angle in just a little bit, not a whole lot. And I'll do the same thing over here. So I'll flip it, come over to this end, go up to that first score mark, drag straight down, angle in just a little. And now we have this side done. So what we're going to do here, so we're going to remove this square here, but before we do that, we're going to do a bigger angle cut in, and now we can remove it. And let's do that on the opposite side. So we're going to do just a slightly deeper angle cut. We might adjust it later, but let's start out like this, and then we'll remove that. Then I'm also going to just angle in a little bit more on that one, and then I'll come over and angle in a little bit more on the back side of this one. All right, guys, so our box is ready to be put together. So the way that we're going to do it is we're going to take these 2 front flaps, place our glue, just like this, making sure that the edges are nice and crisp. So I'm bringing it to the edge, making sure that it's nice and crisp. Then I'll use my big old spatula, go on the inside and get it stuck. And now I'm going to take my glue on these center flaps. And we're going to match this up just like that, making sure, again, that we've got everything nice and flat and even. Move that back out of the way. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And because I don't like having that rough edge showing right there at the top, I have two pieces that measure 2 by 3 1/4, and I am simply going to fold these in half, and we're just going to make a little cover for this. So now I'll take my glue, and I'm going to place some glue. So let's take this one. We're going to put it on top just like that, and that just finishes it off so that where we joined the box together, you really don't see it. And then I'll do the same thing here. So we are going to take this one, place it right in there, and now we'll just stand it up. And let's get this stuck. And so now we can take our lid, put it on the inside, and we have a nice little box. Now what I want is just a little bit of contrast here on the front. So I am going to take some of a piece that I had cut off that was scrap, and I am just going to remove some of this so that we can use it on our project. And this time I'm going to use my tape runner. So I'm just going to place tape on this, open this up, and then I'll take my contrasting strip and I'm going to place it as close to the bottom as I can get it. And then I'll take some of my cards and place it on the inside. And in this box, guys, you can actually get 6 cards and 6 envelopes in here comfortably. So I am just going to close this. And the way that I am going to finish this off is I am going to finish it off using just some twine. So I have cut myself a long strip of twine and I've doubled it. And I'm going to take this wherever you want it, and I am going to tie myself a bow. I'm going to slide it over just a little bit, tie myself a cute little bow. You can close your box with Velcro, magnets, whatever you want to use. So now that I have my sweet little bow on my box, I am just going to bring in one of the chipboard ephemera pieces that I made in another video, and I am just going to tuck it right there so that y'all can see just how cute that's going to be once you decide what you want to put on yours. But it doesn't take a whole lot to be able to make these super sweet little boxes. Doesn't take a lot at all. So I am going to bring the others back in so that y'all can see this fabulous packaging that we're able to achieve for our skinny cards. And this is just a great way of packaging up your cards for gifting or for selling, whatever the reason. So guys, I hope that this has been helpful to those of you who wanted some packaging ideas. And I hope that you have liked this very quick video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.